Trump supporter from Indianapolis here, and I just want to say that our gas prices are not down. They are higher. Comment and tell me where you're from and tell me if your gas prices are higher or lower. I'm tired of the lies.
But you're not. That is in itself a lie. So you obviously aren't that tired of the lies because you are lying right here, right now. See, it's not the lies you have an issue with. You're bent out of shape because you think you should be saving another $3 on a tank of gas. That is your problem. We've been listening to Donald Trump's lies for 10 years. And now you're tired of the lies because, gas prices haven't fallen as much as you think they should? The man you voted for literally created fake identities, like other people, to lie, to say how great Donald Trump was so he would look better in the public. This is the man and you know this, you know he did this. The man you voted for is no longer legally allowed to have anything to do with a charity because he robbed his own charity. And now you're tired of the lies? The man literally uses what is called illusory truth effect. Basically, tell a lie enough times, it becomes the truth. This is something that he practices like a religion. Okay? So I don't believe that you're tired of the lies. It didn't bother you when he said children were getting sex changes in school. That did not bother you any way, shape, or form. You weren't tired of the lies then. I guess children getting sex changes in school don't affect gas prices, so about 30 lies a day, every day. 30 lies a day, every single day. Every single day. So are you mad that he's out here saying gas is under $2 a gallon when it's not? I know that that's much worse than all of the other lies. I understand that is the worst possible lie you can say to a Republican because they live and die by gas prices. I have never seen a group of people more detached from reality. Like a mass group of people so far detached from reality that you don't even understand what's happening around you. Your focus is you and your piece of shit car and that 15 cents more that you're paying for gas than you think you should be. Meanwhile, people are being ripped from their homes and sent to prisons in foreign nations to die. People that have lived here all their lives, people that are here legally, that have legal residence here, are just being ripped out of their homes, away from their jobs and their families, being sent to foreign prisons to die. That's something that's happening. You're not too worried about that. And while that's happening, the president is also trying to eliminate birthright citizenship, which would in effect give him the authority to decide who gets to be citizens. Maybe he doesn't want Democrats to be citizens anymore. Maybe he doesn't want brown people. It doesn't, pick your poison. It doesn't matter. There's people that he doesn't want to be citizens. Period. People that are currently citizens. 400,000 innocent civilians have been killed in Gaza. And Donald Trump is threatening to pull funding from Israel if they don't stop investigating Bibi Netanyahu, the war criminal who is responsible for the deaths of 400,000 people. By the way, half of those people are children. The President of the United States is accepting payments for pardons from criminals who have robbed people of their very livelihood And instead of those criminals having to pay restitution to those poor people who were robbed, the criminal can now just pay Donald Trump $1 million, and the poor people are left out in the cold because your president needs another $1 million. Banks and financial institutions who've been under investigation from the Department of Justice for defrauding their own customers like Capital One and Bank of America simply make a donation to Donald Trump's inauguration fund, and their investigations are wiped away. And you're worried about 15 cents on a gallon of gas. Fossil fuel companies have given Donald Trump millions of dollars, and a piece of legislation is about to be signed that is going to be the most destructive piece of legislation ever to the renewable energy industry. 800,000 renewable energy jobs are expected to be lost. 500 gigawatts of energy capacity during a time when energy demand is growing faster than it has ever grown in history. Donald Trump is the single most corrupt president we have ever had in the history of our country, and you are on the internet bitching that you're paying $3.15 for a gallon of gas. You are definitely a Republican. Color me shocked that you are completely ignorant to all of the things happening in this country and around the world right now. Or maybe you're not ignorant. Maybe you know all of it. You just got your priorities, maybe that's it. Maybe you're just more worried about that's it. You're just more worried about your 15 cents. Yeah. Definitely a Republican. Has it ever once occurred to you that one of the reasons you pay what you pay for gas is because specifically Republicans allow oil companies and refiners to export an unlimited amount of gasoline out of this country, which keeps our supplies lower and our prices higher? Yeah. Has that ever occurred to you? Do you know that your gasoline is already heavily subsidized, and that's the only reason it's as cheap as it is? You see, ethanol is considered a renewable energy, and it's massively subsidized. That keeps our gas prices lower. What are you going to do when that subsidy falls under the target of Donald Trump, huh? What are you going to do then? I'm going to be honest with you. It's not really the fact that you had a question about gas prices that bothered me at all, because I get thousands of requests a day to talk about gas prices. I guess what bothered me is the fact that you said you're tired of the lies, which is in itself an enormous lie. Yeah. Thanks.